This is Mike and Bear with Bear Track Adventures. We're just getting ready to head out on an evening hike. Loop that we do quite a bit here locally, going up by Pitcher Mountain Fire Tower and out to Jackson Hill and back. But before we do, we would show you our new favorite day pack. This is the Waymark Mile. Ordered this back in March. At the time there was a 8-week back order on it. Waymark Gear is out of Utah, and so all their packs are handmade, and this time of year there's definitely a back order, just like a lot of the cottage gear companies right now. So I'll tell you a little bit about this and then show you what we typically take on our day hikes this time of year. Right now it's late May, May 25th. So we got this packed up for what we would typically take. This is the Waymark Mile. Total capacity is 30. It's a 30-liter pack with 20 liters of internal storage, and then roughly about 10 liters of storage on the outside with the side pockets and the back litre mesh panel here. So when I ordered this pack, I also added to their shoulder belt pockets. Usually in the left one is where I keep my phone in here, and then on the right one I'll usually keep a 500 or 700 milliliter water bottle. Also on the outside to keep. One of the reasons I ordered this is I wanted a day pack that had the similar design as the pack I take on my overnight trips, and that's the Hyperlite Mountain Gear Junction. It's I think it's like 49 liters or something. So this is a very similar design. It's just a smaller capacity. It has the daisy chain loops going down the side where you can attach different things. On the right shoulder I keep my InReach Mini attached there, and then on the left side right now I don't have anything. Sometimes I'll put a Peak Design capture clip where I'll attach like my GoPro, or sometimes I'll just put like a sweat towel there to wipe off the sweat while I'm walking. So that's the shoulder straps. These shoulder straps are extremely comfortable. This pack, it's made out of X-Pack material. I believe this particular pack is the I think it's called the VX21. So it's a pretty durable pack. And then on the pockets, you got two side pockets. You can fit quite a bit in here. Usually on, I guess this would be the left side, is where I keep my water filter. This is the Cadet NB free filter. I usually keep like a little tripod that I use for either my phone or the GoPro. And then in the other side pocket, sometimes I'll throw some snacks in here, but I have a HydroPack 2-liter water bladder, just for extra water capacity. And then something new that I'm trying this year is an ultralight Montbell umbrella. So I more or less got this because I'm looking at doing the Vermont Long Trail, and so I figured if I'm out there in the rain for several days on end, having an umbrella might be nice to stay out of the rain a bit. Alright, and then this is probably one of the reasons why I like this pack so much. I love this lycra mesh panel. You can cram so much stuff in here. Usually I just keep, like this time of year, got a little pack towel, bug spray, lip balm, Bear's collapsible Sea to Summit water dish, and my headlamp. So that's usually what I keep in there. Just for reference, I have loaded this up with all of my gear for a 2 to 3 day trip, and everything fit, including my food, for my summertime gear. So I mean, this thing, you can cram a lot inside this. The other way that this the design I like of it, where it's very similar to the Hyperlite packs, is it has a roll top design, but then you can clip the top two ways. You can fold them down and clip it down to the side like the Hyperlite packs do, or you can roll it down and then clip it on the top here, tuck it in, and then just keep it on top. So that's one of the features I like about this pack when I compared this multi-day pack to some of the other cottage gear companies. That's why I wound up going with this one. Right now I just got, like, I don't know if you can see in there, but there's still quite a bit of room, but this is typically what I'm carrying this time of year. Since this is a frameless pack, I carried the same sit pad with me on my day hikes that I do on my overnight trips. Basically it's the Thermarest Z light pad, but I have it cut down to, it's 15 inches wide by 30 inches long. On my overnight trips I lay this up front of, up by my head underneath my inflatable sleeping pad, just to give me more room to kind of sprawl out my arms, so it's a little bit more comfortable. But it also makes a very nice size sit pad. So that goes in, that's what helps it rest on the very back edge here to help give the pack some support, so things aren't poking me in the back while I'm hiking. Right now I don't have much in this, but this is my little food bag that I take with me on day trips. So that's my food bag. My poop kit. So a bunch of toilet paper and hand sanitizer and things like that in there. And then since this pack, it's not completely waterproof because of how they sew it all together. So even though the X-Pack material itself, I believe, is waterproof, the seams themselves, they're not seam sealed. So I guess you could seam seal it, but it'll definitely make the pack heavier. So I carry this Hyperlite Mountain Gear dry sack, and in here I just have like a bunch of extra clothes. I'm still carrying a mid layer for those colder temperatures on the summits. My rain jacket, rain pants. And really, this time of year, my rain pants are more or less just to keep me warm on those cooler hikes or on top of summits. Typically, if it's raining out above like 60 degrees, I don't even bother wearing them for rain protection. Got my first aid kit, and honestly, this time of year, a lot of volume that's in this pack is just additional bug repellent. I got like a head net for when the bugs get really bad. Some of the Sawyer Picardin lotion. This stuff works really good. This is the first year I'm trying this out. Usually I use the bug spray, but this works great. Usually I just put it around my ankles and around my neck. The ankles is good to help keep the ticks away, and around the neck for the black flies. Little first aid kit. Just a few things in here. I got Loco tape, some various types of smaller bandages, Advil, an extra lighter in case I need it, some fire starter, just a small first aid kit. Carry an extra pack towel. This is mainly for Bear. If it starts raining or it's colder out and I need to get some of the wetness off of her, if it's like extra muddy or rainy, That helps keep her warmer, so that's really why I carry that. And then just a little bit of rope in there just in case I need it. This Waymark Mile, it does come with a 1-inch removable hip belt. I just keep this in my pack. I've never used it. I don't plan on using it. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to get this pack. I was really looking for a day pack without a hip belt, just because I think it's a little bit more convenient. And it's just, I don't need the hip belt. Yeah, the other thing is I keep in here just a thin pair of like wool glove liners. I usually carry these all year round just in case. I got a pack of the Daypack rain mitts. I've really only used these a couple times. I was testing these out this winter just as a extra layer, and actually they worked pretty good. What I did was I took the wool liners as my base layer for my hands. I have a pair of a thinner outdoor research gloves, and then these on top, and just those 3 very thin layers. I was able to get down to about 10 degrees and still keep my hands warm. And then the last thing that I really take with me is on day hikes, I don't carry this in the summer too much, but in the winter time when the batteries are more, once the batteries get colder in the winter, they kind of get zapped. Carry Anchor 10,000 milliamp power bank. In the warmer temperatures, I'll carry this on the longer day hikes, and then on my overnight trips, I have I think it's a 26,800 milliamp that I'll carry for multiple day trips. And then I got the cords for carry a cord for my iPhone to recharge it, as well as my extra cord for my GPS unit. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I carry in this thing. Overall, so far, I've got about 150 miles or so on this pack from like multiple day hikes. So far, I really love this pack. The things I would probably like most about it is the removable hip belt. That's a very nice feature. This Lycra outside pocket here, you can fit all kinds of stuff in here. And then I would say the biggest downside to this pack is, according to Waymark, they're trying to keep the cost down on these packs, so there's no customization available on these, so it's really a one-size-fits-many pack. Basically the torso length, so from the top of the pack down to the bottom, is about 14 inches. Myself, I'm like a 18.5 torso length, so it does ride up kind of high on my back, but it's still very comfortable. Yeah, I was even on a hike, basically with like a 2-day food supply and like all my gear just to kind of test it out with a bit more weight, and it still rode fairly comfortable. That's the one downside I see with these packs, is having basically just a one size torso length. For some people that would be a negative, but overall the pack works really good. I'm pleased with it. So that is the Waymark Mile. I will put a link to the website in the description down below in this video. So for now, I'm going to pack this guy back up, and Bear and I are going to go up in the mountains for a little evening hike. So thanks for watching.